Hey, it's Dr. Yashima here, and I've got another great ITV tip for you. This time it comes from a quote that says, "Get in flow so a wave can carry you where the current is supposed to deliver you." Get in flow so the wave can carry you where the current was always supposed to deliver you. Now listen, I love the beach. I love the ocean. I love water. I can't swim, but I love the water. And so one of the things that I declared when I became a mom is that my child would not be afraid of water and would absolutely be able to swim. So I dropped him into water right away. And now that he's older, right? He's 13 years old. We went to the beach over the summer, my husband and I and son. And so he was off and he was playing. And at first I was being real maternal and wanting to keep an eye on him everywhere he went. And my husband says, "He's equipped for this, Yashima. He can swim. He's good. Relax." So I established boundaries. And I said, "Son, make sure you stay where I can see you. You can go from here to there." And so he did that. I drifted off to sleep with a book and my earphones on, and I woke up and I didn't see my husband or my son. So I was a little bit panicked. And so I'm looking for my husband. I'm calling for him. He's coming back from the food truck, and so he's coming with a handful of stuff. Like, "I'm coming," and I'm like, "Where's Malachi? Where is he? He's not with you." And he wasn't with my husband. He said, "He's in the water." And I said, "No, he's not where the boundaries are." So I panicked a bit and I start running and walking and running, more running than walking, to be honest, along the coastline. And I saw him playing with a bunch of kids and he was totally fine. And I said, "Son, what are you doing? I told you not to leave the boundary area." And he said, "Mom, I didn't. I was just playing in the water." But what I realized is that my son was in flow and the current naturally moved him. And there was an aha moment. There was a process this moment where I realized the power of flow. So I want to share with you in this video really quickly what it means to actually be in flow. What does flow look like? There are so many people that are looking to kind of make it, to do it, to achieve, and they're working hard and they're planning and they're strategizing, and all those things are important, and I'm a heavy advocate of planning and strategizing and making sure things are succinct and in order. But I also know that you can do all of those things right and be out of flow, and it means absolutely nothing. So here are the 3 things that I've learned about flow. Number 1, flow moves you unconsciously. There is 0 effort once you're in the flow. It moves you unconsciously. And so when you find yourself in the room with the right people at the right time, and you're like, "Wait, how did I actually get here?" That's flow. So when people say go with the flow, you go with the flow. It unconsciously, without your effort, without you doing anything, will land you in the presence of greatness, will give you and sit you at the door of opportunity. It will land you at the feet or in the presence of the right people at the right time for magic to happen. And it won't be that you're banging down the door, and it won't be that you're begging and pleading anybody to do anything. And ultimately, when they write your life story, they ask, "How did you do it? How did you make it?" And your answer is, "I was in flow." The number 1 thing I learned about flow is that flow finds you with no resistance, meaning you can't get in flow and be tense. You can't be in flow and be paranoid. You can't be in flow and be working with your own ingenuity and your own strength. Flow operates when you have no resistance. So my son was in the flow of the wave, and he didn't even realize that it was moving him anywhere because there was no resistance. He was just simply having fun. He was simply being. Oh, there is such grace when we learn how to simply be, how to simply exist. And so we are humans being, not humans doing. And we are so busy doing and trying to create and manufacture something that sometimes we fail to just simply exist and be. So flow is about the lack of resistance. Exhale, relax, breathe. and just be, because the be that you are being really is enough. And my third point about flow is that flow will feel normal. It will be uncontrived. You know how we are so busy trying to make things happen, right? On the running wheel of life. And so we try to create and construct and recreate and reconstruct. And the truth of the matter is that flow is normal. My son had no idea that he was moving at all on the beach. He was just being normal. And the wave moved him. And so ultimately, when he looked up and he didn't see us and he saw me screaming and panicking on the beach, he's like, "What's wrong, mommy?" Because he never knew that he was moving at all. Because the fun of jumping the wave and playing volleyball and swimming with friends and picking up shells was just normal. Flow will find you doing what you are normally great at when you're just in the flow. So that's it on today. I want to encourage you to get in the flow so the wave can take you where the current always meant for you to be. There won't be a mother or a father screaming for you. When the current takes you, it is exactly where God has predestined you to be. I hope you enjoyed the tip. Please subscribe to the channel. Spread the news that Dr. Yashima ITV is live.